everybody. How are you? Good? Good. I hope you are happy and healthy and safe. I miss you. Oh, these? Yes, they're very cute, aren't they? I know. There's a tail. Okay, so this week, the video will be very short. I just want to talk about one or two things that people seem to be having trouble with. This week is really similar to last week, so there's no new type of assignment. It's all the same types of assignments. So I just want to make sure everyone understands what to do with those assignments. We'll be really fast. And there is an extra credit question, so be listening in the video and send me your answer when you hear it for 5 free extra credit points. Let's hop to it. Do you know the word hop? Hop means jump, and I'm a rabbit, so let's hop to it. Okay, let's start. Okay, so here I am. Remember, every week I start by clicking on the class and going to classwork. Some students are using To Do. I think To Do can be helpful, but To Do is a little confusing because it has all the work in all your classes, and maybe the work is not in order, or maybe the work does not have instructions. So do not start at To Do. What you should do is go to the class, and remember, click classwork. And every week we start at the calendar, okay? This week's calendar is right here, and it tells us everything we need to do. So all the assignments are here. Remember, there are links to the assignments. It tells you when they are due. I still hear many students ask, when is this due? So, ¿cuándo necesito entregarlo? They're all here. So, todas las tareas tienen información cuando necesitas entregar en el calendario. Okay, so please check the calendar for the due date. This week is very similar. Watch a video, read American Born Chinese, and answer the questions on the worksheet. We have optional office hours. Please come if you need help. We have another discussion, and you need to reply to another student in the discussion. I want to talk about the discussion because this is the part that students are still having some problems with. So we will look right now at last week's discussion. Every discussion is 2 parts. Notice that in last week's discussion, the directions have part 1 and part 2. And the directions say when it is due. So part 1 was due Friday, April 17th. Part 2 is due Monday, April 20th. Okay? Part 1 is to answer the question. Okay? So parte 1 es responder a la pregunta. La pregunta está aquí. Right? If you were Jin, would you do this favor for Greg or refuse and why? So en primero, parte 1 es no más que responder a la pregunta con tu respuesta. Okay? Notice it says you need 2 complete sentences or more, so 2 oraciones completas o más. Every sentence needs to have a capital letter at the beginning and punctuation. Cada oración debe comenzar con una letra mayúscula y termina con puntuación final como un punto, right? After you do that, so después de respondas, you can see the other answers from other students. Puedes ver los otros respuestas de otros estudiantes. Okay, so en primero, respondas a la pregunta, parte 1. Y el segundo es leer las otras respuestas de otros estudiantes y respondes a uno. Okay, so after I finish, I will read other answers and choose one to reply to. Remember, use English discussion language. Okay, so por favor usa los frases de inglés, de discusiones en inglés. Okay, so if you go to our class website and you need to remember, in materials, I have English discussion language. So you can check it here. Okay, so I think the only part that students are still confused about is this discussion. So, todos los discusiones son dos partes. Parte uno es no más que responder a la pregunta. Parte dos, después de respondes, necesitas leer los otros, las otras respuestas de otros estudiantes y responder a una respuesta de otro estudiante. Okay? If you're still having trouble with that, so si esta semana todavía estás teniendo problemas con eso, you should come to office hours, okay? Debes ir por horas de oficina. I have them on Tuesdays, or if you can't do Tuesday, ask me for a different day. So, tengo horas de oficina cada martes, pero si no puedes ir en martes, pregúntame y podemos encontrar otro día, otro tiempo, okay? We will do this often, these discussions that are two parts, so it's very important that you understand how to do them. So, vamos a tener discusiones con frecuencia, entonces es muy importante que entiendes cómo completarlos. Okay, so again, discussions. There is a due date for part 1, so necesitas responder en primero. And there's a due date for part 2. Y después hay otro día que debes entregar el parte 2. Okay? Every week, part 1 is for Friday and part 2 is for Monday. Cada semana el parte 1 es para el viernes y el parte 2 es para el lunes. Okay, so that's easier to remember. And now it is time for the extra credit question. And the question is, what is your favorite animal? One more time. What is your favorite animal? Send me a message or an email or comment privately here, and if you answer this question, I will give you 5 extra credit points. And that is all. That is this week. Please remember to communicate with me. So if you have problems with technology, or if you need help, or if you don't understand, please send me a message. You can send a text message or an email. If you communicate, we can help you. But if you don't communicate, we can't help you. I hope you are happy and well. I miss you. Every day I miss you. I hope I can see you again soon. Until next week. Bye.